cool. How was that?
What a rose ceremony that was.
Wow. Glenn, how did you go, mate? Last rose.
Right.
Yeah.
Big boy, first rose in the ceremony. How do you feel?
It felt good. I'm on cloud 9 about getting the first rose. I had a really good chat with her. Feel like we really connected. Getting that first rose to me, that was everything. She's starting to get a bigger picture of me and she's seeing the person I am. Jamie has arrived. This is a big moment. I've stepped it up a level. You know, I feel like I'm on the level of maybe Timm now.
Whoa.
Let's not get
Relax.
Gentlemen.
Hey.
Look at you. Angie's top 10. Yes, we are.
It feels unreal to be top 10, but top 10's still not good enough for me. I want to be number 1.
Congratulations on getting this far. Thank you.
But the reality is that the race for Angie's heart is just getting started. And what better way to shift things up a gear than with one of them?
With Usher walking in, waving another date card, I'm absolutely buzzing. 2 blondes on a single date, it would just be perfect, wouldn't it?
If your name is on this card, get a good night's sleep. You are going to need all of your energy for tomorrow. I'll leave that with you guys. Have a good time.
It's my time, finally. I'm going to get this date. I'm excited because now the race to Angie's heart really begins.
Any speculation what it actually is?
Probably a single date with me. I definitely want more time with Angie. After another one-on-one time, I feel like I need to keep this ball rolling. So I'm keeping my fingers and toes crossed and my name might be on that card.
It's a single.
It's my date. I'm ready. I need to see more of Angie. And now it's going to happen.
Prepare to get a good night's sleep. Ciarran.
Yes! Thank you, boys.
I feel cheated. I got the first rose. It doesn't make any sense.
Buzzing, absolutely buzzing.
Ciarran took that opportunity from me. I'm sick of being overlooked. I need to be intimate with Angie.
First single date with Angie. I'm absolutely buzzing, got a big smile on my face and feeling nice and fresh. I've definitely been thinking about kissing Angie again. After that first one, I definitely need another, so let's see what today brings. So Angie's taking me to the Shark Island and I'm yet, waiting for her to come and I've actually got no idea what I'm doing, but I'm definitely looking absolutely dynamite as always. A little funky outfit going on and yeah, I'm feeling it.
That is madness.
All of a sudden, Angie pulls up on this absolute speedboat.
Hey!
I'm feeling rather nervous, not gonna lie.
I chose Ciarran for this particular date because he's just so funny. And got a body of like a Greek god statue. That's a very nice body. Ciarran is someone who I'm attracted to, and it's not because his junk was in my face. Yeah, I want to know if there's more than just that. I wanted to see him out of his comfort zone a little bit. He's been nailing everything. Are you ready? And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get him on a speedboat. I'm gonna get him a little bit wet and wild. I want to see how he acts with getting his hair a little bit messy. How are you?
I'm not bad, how are you?
I'm good.
Madness.
Mwah. Nice to see you.
Too.
How you doing?
Gorgeous, as always.
So are you.
Stylish, aren't we?
Yeah, look at us go. Do you reckon you can rock one of these bad boys?
I'm standing there, dressed to impress with Angie, and then she hands me this big red poncho.
Yeah, it'll look great.
Not really my thing, but if anyone can pull this big red poncho off, it's definitely this guy.
Have you been on a boat before?
Not like this, no.
No? You're right to get your hair a little wild.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
All right, let's do it. You ready?
Smash it.
It's not a romantic boat ride.
Salt water wind in my hair.
on a single date. What more can I want?
And the geezer's absolutely flying on the boat.
I mean, what you don't get that feeling in your stomach. Holy.
I feel like my heart is just going to burst out my chest. It's just thumping, and yeah, I'm absolutely bricking it.
No. Whoa. I'm panicking on here, mate.
I'd definitely rather be chilled out, sipping on a soy latte, having a good time.
Jesus.
This is painful.
Oh, whoa, shit.
Oh, it's only just begun. These are not the facials that Ciarran's used to getting.
Can't believe I've messed up my hair. The bloody water smashed me straight in the face.
I'm absolutely...
You got soaked! That was so good.
Oh.
For once, it's good to see that I have better hair than him. I didn't bring extra clothing.
What suitcase?
What's this? Did you really? Of course you did.
Myself and Angie get off the boat, you know, absolutely drenched, walking about the little harbour, holding hands.
I want you to take me on a little spin.
Oh, I get to drive.
You get to drive.
Oh, thank you.
And you can take us to our next destination.
See what this baby can do then, shall we?
As soon as I saw the Mustang, I was absolutely buzzing. I was thinking, at least it's not the bloody boat.
What do you reckon the future looks like for Ciarran now that he's had 2 alone times after a group date and now a single date?
He's earned it, to be honest. Let's be fair. He stood up naked in front of a lot of people. I feel Ciarran is a one-trick pony. He's got one angle as the Joker, but Angie's going to start seeing straight through that soon.
Do you fellas reckon you might have to get your kid off at the next group date to get some alone time?
I'll do anything to make sure that I'm the guy who walks away with Angie at the end of this. Ciarran looked great naked. I'm not going to lie about that. But I got the first rose. Let's not forget about that. I did get the first rose.
So, yeah, I mean, that's obviously a big sign that Angie's wanting you around still, so...
For me, with Angie, so far, so good. That's how I feel.
Jamie is on a high that he has received the first rose of the rose ceremony. For him to get that first rose has given him such a level of confidence. This is an element of confidence that I've not seen in this man before until that last rose ceremony.
So I just feel confident. I'm one step closer to getting my single date with her. The fire in the belly, it's brewing.
How good's that for you?
Absolutely. Unreal. Innit?
Innit? Ciarran is eccentric, cheeky and fun, and we had a really good day and he made me laugh. I find his whole persona just so addictive and intriguing, and that's usually what I'm attracted to. So nice.
Isn't it just? See his little wash.
It's a bit lush, isn't it? He's so fun and I love spending time with him, but I just know that I can't be with a jokester forever. So you had fun today?
I had so much fun today. Even though, you know, I swallowed half of the bloody ocean that was out
you
there.
did, half the harbour.
Yeah.
It was great. I didn't know what to do with myself.
I'm holding on for dear life and you're over here flapping about.
I love nothing more than laughing, even if it's at your expense.
Which 95% of the time it's going to be.
I've fallen for jokesters before, and I know now that I need more than that. I need a man with a serious side, and I'm just not sure if Ciarran has that. I need to know, is there anything more to him than just his big laddish ways? Have you kind of always, like, looked after yourself? Because I was thinking, I was like, wonder why he's the way he is. Because you're pretty eccentric.
Out there?
Yeah. Why do you think that you're like that for?
I don't know, just the way I was brought up.
From dad, mum?
Yeah, just my whole, bit of a wonky childhood until I come to Australia. Like, we had no money, there was nothing. It was the community housing sort of stuff. So it was that kind of areas that I'd be living in. Yeah, it was pretty rough. You know, they'd be like the wrong kind of guys would always be around in my mum's life. The way things went, like I went to about eight or nine different primary schools. So my mum moved about that much. So I moved about, new school, make friends. A couple months later, new school, make friends. So it was pretty awful, pretty crap. Like, yeah, I don't know, to me, it's hard to talk about in like, you know, a situation like this, so.
No, you don't have to talk about anything you don't want to talk about.
But yeah, it was pretty crap.
Making myself vulnerable and open up to Angie, you know, it's a big thing for me to do that because I'm not one to talk about my feelings, but if I'm going to be here for Angie, I want to be like the best version of myself that I can be.
So that's why you are the way you are.
Yeah. That's why I'm confident. That's why if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. But then people say, oh, he's just likes to show off for all these fancy things. I'm like, well, no, I never had anything when I was younger, so if I can get it now, then why not? It shouldn't really matter any of those things.
That makes so much sense. You know what? I feel like such an asshole now for judging you.
You don't need to feel bad about judging me. It was a shit upbringing, but my grandma was like my saving grace.
And this is the grandma you obviously still love and talk about all the time.
Yeah. So, yeah, she's mint. She's like my rock.
Yeah.
It's great.
Do you talk to her on the phone all the time?
FaceTime loads.
Do you?
Yeah. She always
That's so nice.
And every time she hangs up without fail, we'll always cry. Oh, see you later, love you. See you later, Grandma.
It's so nice to see this other side of Ciarran. He's not what he looks like and how he acts. I think he's got a lot of hurt, and the fact that he can open up to me means a lot because it means that he knows I care and that he must care enough to tell me. Like, you are super mature for 25.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like, I'm 25, but I know what I want, and obviously I want this, so I'm gonna put myself out there the most, do it the best that I can, at 110%. Hopefully you see that as, there you go, he's tried again. Give it one time, regardless of what anyone else thinks.
Love the confidence.
I definitely can see a relationship between us.
She's such a beautiful person. It just feels like the connection is just growing more and more. I'm definitely getting the feels for Angie at the moment. I wasn't expecting this, and it's happening, and I'm really loving it. I'm just going to go with it. Something I've been wanting to do all day as well. Wanted to do on the boat and in the car, but I didn't.
Ciarran's just like blown me away. He's just quite beautiful. I didn't think that I would like him as much as I do.
I never want to stop doing that.
I do. I really like him. You just continue to really surprise me and shock me. You're like you just snuck in there. Wasn't expecting it, to be honest. I really wasn't. And I feel like you just keep getting these little treats, but I do want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Ciarran, will you accept this rose?
Of course I will. Thank you.
Ciarran has surprised me so much. He's making things hard. I just feel like I have answers and then I have another date and I'm like, oh. And I thought it would be the opposite. I'm like, oh my God. And I could definitely see a future with him.
How you feeling after your day last night?
Yeah, look, woke up still on an absolute high.
And you obviously come home with a rose again.
Yeah, 3 out of 3 with roses, so I must be doing something right.
Are you going to elaborate on if you sealed the deal and got a kiss?
Look, a gentleman never kiss themselves.
I 100% reckon Ciarran's kissed Angie multiple times on his multiple occasions. I think Ciarran's a smooth criminal and he's smooth enough to keep it to himself.
Having a full single date is well nice.
I'm starving for some more time, hey? Anyone else?
Hello! Hey! What are we gossiping about? swear. I always hear ning, 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 ning.
Angie walks in looking absolutely radiant. She just lights up the room.
I thought, since it's such a nice day, we could all spend it together. Yes! Yay! And we're going to spend it here.
This is it. Even though I got the first rose, I'm going to work harder for Angie's heart. I need that one-on-one time with Angie. I need that intimacy time.
But I do have some special guests coming as well.
Well, we know Angie's already brought Evie along to suss out the boys. And we're thinking, who else could she possibly bring for her to get some valid opinions on the top 10 guys that are here?
This might be them now.
I'm thinking that has to be family. So it could be her mum and her dad, or it could be Brad, her brother, coming back.
Hey, boys. Hey. I got my mum and dad.
Straight away, I'd recognise her parents from Instagram.
Hi.
And I'm thinking, this is everything. I listen to my parents and their input, and I take that very seriously. And I'm sure Angie does the same.
All right, so this is my dad, Mark.
Lads, how are you?
Yeah, good.
This is my mama, Jane. Hi.
Definitely a little bit nervous. Meeting the parents, it's a big step.
I'm dead set shocked that she would bring her parents in with these bunch of larrikins. Thought she'd be saving it for a later date.
All right, so this is so exciting and very nerve-wracking, but we're gonna have a family roast today. Watching the boys' faces, a lot of them were shocked that it was my mum and dad, but I'm not here to muck around. You know, I want to weed people out quick sticks now that we're getting down to the serious part of this experience. So I thought, what better time to bring them on in? I've decided who I want to go with Dad and who I want to go with Mum. So Dad's gonna ask some of you fellas some questions. I thought that I'd divide the boys up because 10 guys with Mum and Dad and me, no one's gonna get a word in, let's face it. That'll be Matt, Jackson, Ciarran, Carlin, and Timm.
Yep.
You'll be going with Marcos.
Me.
And the rest of you will be with me and Mum.
Time with Angie's parents, it's vital. This could be my mum and dad in the future. So I need to make the best impression possible. And I want Angie's parents to see that I'm the perfect package.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You head outside, Marcos. Get in there.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very well.
I'd like to see Angie find Mr. Right and be in love. You know, someone to cry with, someone to laugh with, someone to laugh at her. But also, I'd really like Angie to find a man that's honest and trustworthy.
This is a big deal for me, you know, to be meeting Angie's mum. You know, like I'm not taking this lightly.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Time with Janie is valuable. She is here to find the best guy for her daughter. She just wants a good guy. She just wants a good guy.
Yeah.
And, with the right intentions. Angie has already seen the person I am, the genuine Jamie. That's why I got the first rose. And I feel her mum is going to see that she's perfect for me.
Oh, well, fellas, since I've just met you, we'll be going over here just to play a little bit of a game.
I think with all dads, you can expect to throw some hard-hitting questions. He looks quite serious. He's got his game face on, and I guess he's ready to break a couple of skulls if need be.
But, yeah, it'll just be asking questions and so I can sort of suss you out and give some good advice back to my daughter.
Hopefully no one puts their foot in it.
I am very proud of my daughter, always have been. It'd have to be someone special who ended up taking her away.
Good cheers, fellas.
Cheers. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
All right.
Beautiful.
He would have to be absolutely honest. He couldn't lie. I won't have a bar of any of that, yeah.
So we're going to play the game, truth or pass, right? When I ask the question, you got to tell the absolute truth, right? You got to tell the truth, but if you can't, you can just pass it on to the guy next to you, all righty?
Mark does not worry me at all. I'm good with parents. I'll sell ice to Eskimos, sand to an Arab. I'll be fine.
Tim, do you see a future with Angie?
100% I do. I was sceptical that I would actually be able to form a connection this quickly, but I had a date with Angie and we had some good chats. I 100% do see myself with her.
Alrighty.
Mark, you can tell that he's probably more of the serious bloke and he's not here for a good time.
Ciarran.
That was to me?
Yep. Have you ever been naked in public?
Right. So, on one of the group dates we had, it was one of those live drawings.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right. I have been completely naked in front of your daughter.
All right, yeah, okay, well, that's public.
Yeah. At least I was truthful about it.
Yeah. Carlin, who should Angie steer clear of and why?
I reckon we've all got the same answer for this.
Yeah, I've got the same answer as I think you do.
Well, I'm going to go Jamie.
Yeah.
That's my answer straight away.
Do you know where you're going? You going there? Oh, great. Oh, well, lovely to meet you.
He's just a bit much, really. Like, I reckon Angie said she doesn't want someone who's needy, and I reckon he'd be the type of guy, 10 messages a minute, like, what you up to, where are you, what you doing, what you wearing, blah, blah.
It's such a big thing for me to meet a girl's parents. I guess I just wanted to let you know I'm here for Angie, and I've made that clear since day one. Angie is everything to me. She's amazing. Like, she's very kind, and I can tell she's very loyal. She's incredible, because I'm big on energies, and I do tell her every time I have a chat with her, I say that she does light up the room. The positive energy. You know, she walks in, you know she's here, everything radiates, and I think, honestly, to me, that's her biggest quality. But so far, so good. Everything I've asked her, I've absolutely loved that she's told me, and I feel everything lines up. So we're building a nice connection at this point.
Oh, good. And have you been on a date or anything as yet?
No, but I got the first rose, so...
Oh, well,
yeah.
it's lovely to get to know you.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah,
And,
thank you for coming down. I don't think it could have gone any better than it did. Yeah, absolutely lovely.
Thank you.
Angie's mum saw how genuine I am, and that's exactly what Angie's going to want to hear.
So Mark's hit us with this game, truth or pass. I think we're all a bit nervous. Definitely expected some more hard questions of Angie's dad. He's a very stern man and set in his ways, so...
All right, here we go. Who in the mansion don't you trust?
I was going to say Ryan. Like, Ryan come in, he come in as an intruder, and he had a bit of history with Angie because they'd been messaging over social media, and so I think he knows a lot about her.
Okay.
So, like, he's just trying to use that to his advantage.
So how have the chats gone with the other boys so far?
Very interesting.
Very interesting, learning a lot.
Well, as much as you can in that little short time. But
Yeah, I bet.
You're actually familiar. I have...
I was wondering if she'd mentioned me before.
Oh, she had just
in
to,
passing.
like, see what this guy does with dogs.
Yeah.
A while ago, actually.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear that from Jane. You know, unbeknown to me, she's already got a little bit of history on myself, which is amazing.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise for Angie. I think when I rocked up, she definitely got a shock of her life, I think.
Oh, she would have got a nice surprise.
Yeah, so it was really great.
And how you've been fitting into the dynamic of the house.
Yeah, look, it was a bit difficult. The boys know we were familiar with one another prior to coming in, so there was a lot of speculation as to how well we knew each other. But whatever, if they're focusing on me, they're focusing on the wrong thing. So.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm completely aware that a few of the boys are still threatened by me. because they think Angie and I have a secret connection, but I only know Angie through social media, so, you know, their opinion doesn't faze me. It's Angie's opinion that matters most.
We have like an honesty policy with each other. He is sort of like, you ask him something, he goes, oh, I don't have to tell you.
Ryan knows where we sit.
I don't trust him at all. His stories just don't match up, and I'm not afraid to tell the truth.
And also, we always ask him something, and he's like, oh, I'm sticking to my story. I'm sticking to my story. I'm like, well, what story are you on about? Like, what's this story that you keep saying? So,
Yeah, right.
I just don't trust the geezer. I definitely feel as though Angie and Ryan's relationship is more than they're making out to be on the outside, so there's more to this Ryan guy than we know.
Like, you have a gut feeling for a reason. I just wanted to use this time, I guess, just to let you know my intentions, because this show probably isn't something that I would ever do. And it was like Angie was the deciding factor. I guess I wouldn't have done it if it hadn't have been Angie. So I'm 100% here to get to know Angie better. And
I think that Ryan and Angie would have a lot in common, and I liked his openness and honesty, like really sort of looked her in the eye. And
we better go back in and make sure the boys aren't burning the house down.
I think he seems ready to have a relationship, so he could possibly be the one.
So I'm walking down in my robe, and then, well, here we go then. Dropped it, and I stand there and pose, completely naked.
Today has been so much fun, and I just love seeing my parents with the boys this early because this decision is becoming tough for me. I know that one of these boys is going to be sitting around the family table at Boxing Day, and seeing my parents with them just makes it so much more exciting.
This is roast alpaca.
I wanted to do a cheers. It would have been pretty intimidating meeting parents today, and you guys did such a good job, and I feel like it's been fun.
Yeah, it's been loads of fun.
As much as I am absolutely loving this setup, I think it's about time that I pull Mum and Dad away and get the goss. Also, I want to steal my parents away and go and have a chat with them about what they've talked about today.
Angie's mum is going to say really good things about me to Angie, and that's all that matters.
Thanks, brothers. It's been good chatting.
That's one step closer to being that guy that walks away with Angie at the end of this process. What two incredible people. Yeah. You know, like, whoever ends up with Angie's going to be pretty lucky to have those two as parents.
Hello.
Hi,
darling.
Hi.
Good day.
It was. Lovely time.
I wouldn't do this if I wasn't serious. So I want you guys to be open and honest. Like, this is big for me. I don't open myself up to love, to being vulnerable, but I'm ready to share my life with someone. And it's gonna be one of those guys. I already know it is. So I want to make sure I have my family, who are the closest to me, helping me out.
Oh, well, they all seem like really good, genuine guys, so it's a hard one. You know, if we're looking at the Angie settle down and want to have kids type, I'd go for Carlin. He seems like the right sort of guy, but if you're going to still be travelling and want to have fun and not have kids probably till you're 40, then I'll make Ciarran. It's probably the one.
Ciarran?
Yeah.
And we've had a really lovely date together, and he makes me laugh.
Timm, I'm not sure whether he's ready to settle down. He's gorgeous, funny, really funny, lovely.
We have a really lovely time together.
No, he's too much. He'd drive you mad after a while. He's always in your face and jumping out in front of you. I think he'd pest you at the dinner table.
I'm actually quite surprised with how upfront my dad's been. Timm's definitely the type of guy that he knows that I like, and I think, yeah, he's a little bit worried about that. But I also can't help the way I feel about him. It's a tricky one. And what about Ryan?
I think you have a lot in common with Ryan. Absolutely lovely.
But the guys, they all said that they just don't trust Ryan.
Right. I'm actually really shocked that they said that. And he's like the nicest person you'll ever meet in your life. I can't believe that there are still guys that don't trust Ryan. To be honest, it just tells me how threatened they really are of him.
Jamie's name come up. Yeah, they said to steer clear of him.
Okay.
I think he's a little bit intense.
It does concern me that Mum and Dad both brought Jamie's name up. And to be told that I should steer clear of him, it's probably something that I should not take lightly. Interesting. So I feel like there's definitely some questions I have to ask tonight at the cocktail party.
Get all the news, gossip and behind-the-scenes secrets with the Bachelorette Insider Guide at 10play.com.au/The Bachelorette.
Great, hey, who's these good-looking roosters?
Hey, buddy. Long time no see. Cheers.
How are you?
Cheers.
How are you, mate?
Cheers.
Carlo?
Going into this cocktail party, I'm on cloud 9 still.
Hey, matey. Yeah. Today I made a really good impression on both Angie's mum and her dad.
And I'm sure it will be me getting the first rose again.
Boys, how was the chat with Angie's dad?
Yeah, it was good.
He was happy to just let the conversation flow and blokes to just kind of... I think he's a good judge of character. He would have just picked up whether or not you had genuine comments or not. And there was a lot of questions about who do you reckon's the least appropriate for Angie, who do you reckon's going to be the best husband, all that kind of stuff.
You gave me the hubby, yeah?
No, we said you probably are most rated to be the biggest stalker.
Oh, wow.
I'm joking.
Mate, you're off your rocker.
Like, we take the piss out of each other regardless. Like, Jamie, you know, so her dad today said in a question, it was like something, not who should she stay clear of what, but something along those lines. Straight away, I said you.
This is bad. Why should she steer clear of me when I'm one of the most genuine guys in the house?
Like, you're so overly nice that it can be too much for some girls. I mean, Angie told me she doesn't want a guy that's needy, and I went, I just feel like Jamie would be the guy.
I've been literally thrown under the bus.
Shit. That is a worry. That is a worry. Yeah, that is a worry.
Ciarran says I'm needy. At times, everyone's needy, but unfortunately, it's put me in this position where I've got to show Angie that I'm the guy that she should be with. I need to grab her attention tonight.
This cocktail party, I'm on a mission. I want to find out why the boys have said that I should avoid Jamie.
Lady in red, dressed to impress.
When I see Angie, I almost run over to the stairs.
Wait, just quickly.
Yes?
We need to talk.
Angie arrives at the cocktail party, and I think Jamie breaks the land speed record in order to get over there and help her down the stairs first.
There hasn't been 1 week where one guy has brought you down the stairs.
Oh my God, you're so right. Ah, well, that didn't take long. First step into the cocktail party, and Jamie makes a sprint for me. It saves me needing to awkwardly grab the dude. All right, let's just rip the Band-Aid off and see what I'm dealing with. I needed to talk to you about something.
Yeah, yeah. But what do you want to talk to me about? Because this is making me nervous.
Today, obviously you with Mum and I and the other boys.
Yeah.
And then Dad went off and they played a game called Truth or Pass. And one of the questions was, who is, you know, the guy that you should avoid? And your name got brought up. I don't know why. That's why I want to know, why do you think they would say that?
Because they feel that I'm too needy for you, like a stage 5 clinger.
And do you think that's the truth?
Partially. But I think it is sort of like a compliment. Like I'm almost like too much of a good guy. Too much of a good guy. Like
too much of a good guy for me?
Because I am fighting. Because I want to be the guy you end up with. And like, yeah, maybe I don't know. I've actually never seen myself as a needy guy. You know, and I feel if we had a single date, you would see a different side of me. But please don't, like, discount me because of, like, just this one comment.
I'm just saying I need to, you know, that's what my mum and dad brought up. So of course I'm going to then question it and ask where it's come from and why it's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a big thing. Like who I should avoid is you.
The boys are destroying everything. It just sucks. I just feel like I came into this process and from day one, I've never changed, you know? Like everyone's changed their stripes in here and their spots. And I never changed. I came in from day one and I was like, it's all about Angie. It's not about the boys club. I'm here to fall in love. I'm here to like nurture a relationship. I'm here to see if like the universe put us here together. I am the right guy from Angie. And I just hope that Angie can see who's genuine and who the fakes are as well. Maybe I do need a reality check, you know, sometimes. And maybe I am like, maybe I'm a bit needy, you know, but that's okay. I'm here for genuine reasons. Like, I've got to choose my words carefully, but out of 10 guys here, there's probably like 3 genuine guys.
Who are the 3 and why do you say 3?
I don't know.
If you're going to say stuff like that, then you have to back it up.
It's just
No,
a
if
vibe
you're going to say
like,
it, you have to say who and why.
No, because I want to go there. I don't want to go there, Angie.
Why
Like,
say it? You can't say that to someone who's in this situation and then not back it up.
Because I feel like you need to feel your way through this process.
Well, then why would you bring this up to me then in the first place? Once again, Jamie is naming names, but without actually naming names. Clearly, he's just not happy with the way the chat's going, and it's just really starting to peeve me off.
I don't know.
I'm not here to muck around, Jamie. If you don't think people are here for the right reasons, let me know and I'll do with it what I want to do.
You put me in a hard situation now.
No, I didn't put you in it. You brought it up.
Because I care about you, and I just feel that, like, I don't know. Like, this conversation isn't going the way I, like, kind of want it to right now.
Hello. Don't want to interrupt your conversation, but would you mind having a little chat outside? Is that all right?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, happy to finish this, yeah? Okay. All right. I just feel like that chat just didn't go the way I wanted it to. I just feel like I paused that whole thing up. I'm not going to get a rose tonight. The guys in the mansion ruined my connection with Angie. They need to shut the f up. Don't try to knock down my positivity because you're negative people. Think I'm on the chopping block. I'm out of the race to Angie's heart. I'm devastated right now. This has been the worst night of my life. The guys threw me under a bus by saying that I'm the guy that Angie should steer clear of in the house. So of course I'm nervous.
Gentlemen, what a surprising week it's been. Meeting the parents is an important moment in any relationship. And make no mistake, first impressions do last. Some of you may be wondering if indeed you put your best foot forward. Ciarran, you are safe. But that's 9 of you without a rose. Gentlemen, tonight Angie has only 8 roses to give. One of you will leave the mansion tonight. Here's Angie.
Good luck tonight. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I've invested so much emotional energy into being here and being that guy that walks away with Angie at the end of this process. So to not get a rose tonight, I'll be absolutely heartbroken.
Carlin. Carlin, will you accept this rose?
Absolutely. That's right.
Ryan. Ryan, will you accept this rose?
Absolutely.
Timm. Hayden. Alex. Jackson.
The guys have just ruined all of that beautiful, positive energy I had with Angie. I'm an innocent victim in this.
Jamie. Jamie, will you accept this?
Yes. I went from first to last.
Glenn, I'm sorry, but you did not receive a rose. Could you please take the time now and say goodbye?
Cheers, baby. Pleasure, mate. Thanks, fellas. Cheers, Les. See you later.
I'm not going to be a sucker for this bro code anymore. No one's safe.
They're all going to pay the price.
Next time on The Bachelorette.
Hello.
Can we go somewhere where we're not going to be interrupted?
Jamie is on the warpath
This is going to hit you like a ton of bricks.
as he turns on the boys
These guys, they're going to wish I went last week after this chat.
and starts World War III.
This is going to be the biggest bomb that has hit the Bachelorette mansion this season.
She's not happy, mate.
She's not happy about what?
Shit has well and truly hit the fan.
Someone is sent packing
I felt like we didn't have to wait for a rose ceremony.
and emotions run wild.
I don't know what to feel.
On the most explosive episode yet.
Who are you?
You're the one that's throwing people in the bus now. You dug your own grave, man.
This place is absolute erupting.
Grow the hell up. Done with it. She took his rose back. Over it. Get me out of here.
Well, YouTube, if you can't get enough Bachelor content, then you need to see more highlights. You'll find them right here. And you can also subscribe to this channel by clicking below.